This is Kajol Jadhav and I am here to explain daily current affairs for UPSC Civil Services exam.
India, France, Australia are well placed to share data to form a common operating picture of the Indian Ocean. What is the response from China on Quad? Why is it necessary that India analyze the impact of its admission into Quad on all its relations? Why Quad is the need of the hour? GS Paper 2, Bilateral, Global and Regional Groupings and Agreements involving India and or affecting India's interests.
What we are providing here is just a 10% sample out of the full-length video. Visit our website iasvideos.com to join the course and to unlock all videos. We offer this pen drive course cash on delivery on Amazon.in too. Amazon will deliver our course to your doorstep.
What is the context about? Recently, French President Emmanuel Macron said at a naval base in Sydney that the Paris-Delhi-Canberra axis should become an established regional structure, reflecting an Indo-Pacific geostrategic reality in the making. Amid concerns about Chinese assertiveness and the volatility of American policies, the quadrilateral dialogue of the United States, Japan, India and Australia can't be the only effort at a new strategic arrangement for stability and balance. It's time for India, France and Australia to join forces. What is the response from China on Quad? When proposal came for the first time, Beijing went on to attacking it as the first step towards the formation of an Asian NATO. China reacted cautiously to a proposal by the Trump administration for a working-level quadrilateral meeting with India, Japan and Australia, saying Beijing hopes that it would not target or damage a third party's interest. The proposal was seen by China as an attempt to counter its influence in the region. Why is it necessary that India analyze the impact of its admission into Quad on all its relations? It is necessary that India analyzes the impact of this admission on all our relations because, as a growing economy with ambitious domestic targets, India's own needs often clash with those of its neighbors. Even as Indian and Chinese troops were facing off at Doklam on land claimed by Bhutan, a very different sort of tension regarding its external debt was claiming the attention of the government in Thimphu. Relations with Bhutan took a backseat to the fact that India already has a power surplus and its new renewable energy targets come from solar and wind energy, not hydropower. India has also been ambivalent on tackling political issues in its region, often trapped between the more interventionist approach of the US, which has openly championed concerns over democratic values and human rights in Sri Lanka, Maldives and Bangladesh, and the approach of China. In Nepal, India lost out to China when it allowed a 5-month-long blockade at the border, calling for a more inclusive constitution to be implemented by Kathmandu. Why Quad is the need of hour? In Sri Lanka, the US and Japan will now partner in India's efforts to counter China's influence. But whereas India objected to Chinese naval presence in the Indian Ocean, it will not be able to object to an increase in US naval warships and Japanese presence there. The emergence of new players like the US, Europe and Japan has increased multiple regional rivalries in the region. This does partly benefit India. It is important to note that the government's new plan to involve the US and Japan in development projects in South Asia will yield the necessary finances should not come at the cost of India's leverage in its own backyard.